Hey there, beautiful home athletes. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. We are starting out the week with some running and some jumping in our workout today. We have some runs and some double unders or something like that. As you can see, I have a slightly different run distance, 1,200 meters today. Get that done however you want. I mean, you can map it out for 600 meters down and 600 meters back. You can do 400 meters 3 times, whatever works best for you. It's about 3/4 of a mile though, obviously. And then we have 100 double unders right after that, which I'll talk more about in a second. I mean, that one, as usual, you're either going to do the 100 double unders, which ideally should take, let's say, no more than 2 minutes. Or if you are doing singles today, let's go ahead and turn that into 200 singles. We're going to double it today, 200 singles. Or, as always, we can go an equal amount of line hops, side to side, or we can go 50 across the dumbbell hops. I know we don't have a dumbbell in the workout today, but if you have a dumbbell, we can go across and back over the dumbbell 50 times. Then we have an 800-meter run in the middle of the workout, and then we go back the way we came. We go back to our jump rope, and we finish up with a second 1,200-meter run. So it's kind of a down and back mirror image. The second half mirrors the first half of the workout. I would like you, so one thing you can focus on today is pacing. Ideally, that second half of the workout is done at pretty much the same pace as the first half of the workout. So yeah, we don't want to sprint real fast and then just die in the second half of the workout. There should be a matter of seconds difference between the first half and the second half. It doesn't be exactly the same. I'm not expecting that. It shouldn't have to be like that. But ideally, we kind of start the workout, with the thought that we're going to continue or finish up the workout at the same pace that we started. This is always something I try to impress on people, how important pacing is. You actually get a lot more out of the workout if you work at a strong, consistent pace as opposed to sprinting and then just slowing really down a lot in the second half of the workout. So run, double unders, run, double unders, run. And again, the double unders, of course, I'll encourage you, you're at home. It's a great time to practice your double unders. Even if you can't do, you're like, there's no way it would take me forever to do 100 double unders. Pick a lower number, or just keep an eye on the clock and give yourself 2 minutes and do as many double unders as you can and move on. Great way to get better at your dubs. And then extra credit today, I have some, 4 rounds, 20 reps of 2 different movements. We have some dumbbell side bends and we have some dumbbell standing marches. This is our core work. Let me get my bend out. And this core finisher is not for time. Do it at your own pace. So, side bends. You got dumbbell in one hand, feet are about hip width apart. We are standing up nice and tall. Keep it in one hand, this hand, the non-working hand, just kind of rest here. This is our working hand right here, and we are side bending. Just bringing it down. Doesn't have to go as far as we can go with the stretch on this side, and bring it back up again. Bring it down, bring it up. We are working the obliques on this side. Actually, both sides, although this is our primary worker right here. Big thing with this one is to make sure that we're keeping the hips and shoulders square. It's easy to kind of let things kind of twist around. We actually want to make sure that you're going straight down and straight back. You can actually do these up against a wall if you want to. That kind of ensures that nothing is twisting. But I want you to do 20 per side, right? Down and up, down and up. Not super fast. This is definitely one of those movements where nice kind of steady pace gets you more work. And then we have our dumbbell standing marches. So 20 per side on this one also. We have dumbbell on the shoulder, and we're simply standing in place and pulling that knee up nice and high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to get the most out of this exercise, we want to make sure that the majority of the weight of the dumbbell is in front of the shoulder. If I just put the weight up here on my shoulder like this, I'm basically just pulling my knees up. You don't really get as much out of it this way. You want as much of the weight of the dumbbell in front of the shoulder, out in front of the body as possible. This forces us to maintain kind of, keeping that shoulder or the back arch, I should say, the abs engaged to support that weight right there. And then with the legs, let's keep that kind of foot out in front so we're lifting more weight. If we just kind of do this and keep the foot here, not as much weight, let's go ahead and kind of keep that kind of a 90-degree bend in that knee. And again, nice and slow is better. You're going to do 20 per leg or 40 total. And I want you to run through that 4 times. All right, home crew, that should keep you busy for a little while. Have fun, get it done, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.